Hi there. Today I want to talk to you about infinitives. What are infinitives? In English, we would say to be or not to be. That is the question. Well, to be is the infinitive form of that verb. To eat is the infinitive form. Okay. Now, in English, we use the word to for a number of purposes. You can watch my video, The Terrible Twos in Esperanto, for more information about that and more examples about it. But in Esperanto, we don't do that. Instead, we use a verb ending, the I ending at the end of a verb, to indicate the infinitive tense. So, esti and mangi would be to be and to eat. Okay? Let's take a look at some more examples here. Infinitives end in I. Mangi, we just covered, is to eat. Veni is to come. Vidi is to see. Venki is to vanquish. In Latin, we'd say Veni, Vidi, Vici is I came, I saw, I conquered. Now, these are the infinitive forms. If we wanted to say I came, I saw, I conquered, we'd say mi venis, mi vidis, kai mi vencis. Okay? But the infinitives by themselves just end with an I. Vidi estas usi okulojn. To see is to use eyes. Okay? Probably the eyes, but I ran out of room on the page, right? Vidi here is the subject of the verb, okay? This verb equals this verb, usi okulojn, okay? So in a way, it's almost like a noun. It's the subject of the thing, but you don't pluralize them, and you don't put an N at the end of it or anything like that. So it doesn't follow noun rules, but you can use an infinitive as a subject there, as you see in that sentence. Let's look at some more examples of how infinitives are used. Mi komencis canti. I started to sing. Okay, so to sing isn't two words. It is just one word, canti. Okay, so that's a little space saver right there. Mi komencis canti. Look at the second one. Mi cantis al she. Notice here we say, I sang to her. Now here you can't shrivel that up into just one word there. Mi cantis al, the two there. You could say mi cantis shin, I sang her, but then it's a little confusing. Is she a song that you can sing? So I sang to her is the clearest way to word that. And so you have to leave it like this, whereas this gets shrunk into one word. There's canti. Mi provis voli canti. I tried to want to sing. You can stack multiple infinitives on top of each other here. Just the first word is tweaked, okay? The others remain in their infinitive forms. Here, we'll see a difference between the two phrases. Mi devas iri al she. I have to go to her. So you see, to her is one way to write to out, and then to go is all contained in that one word infinitive. To verb becomes verb-y. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, there are pronouns, 2 to 3 letter pronouns like oni, ili, ji, she, li, that end in I, and they're not infinitives. There's also a few prepositions like pli, malpli, and pri that aren't infinitives, and they end in I. But by and large, if you see a word ending in the letter I, especially a larger word, it's going to be an infinitive, okay? So that makes them pretty much easy to identify, right? You might be wondering, if I wanted to say, instead of giving her a song, I gave her a box of chocolates. Well, how would I word giving there? Instead of giving her, would I say donante, dono, donato, and giving? What's the ing form of it, right? Well, you don't always use it. You don't always translate things from English to Esperanto or back and forth using a literal one-to-one translation, okay? You need to convey the idea of what you're doing here. So in Esperanto, there are 4 prepositions that you use the infinitive after, even though it seems wonky and backwards to do so this way in English. They are anstatau, antauol, por, and krom. So if you wanted to say, instead of giving, you would say anstatau doni. Wait, instead of to give her a song, I would give her a chocolate? Instead of to give? That seems really weird. Yeah, it does in English, but this is how you do it, okay? Anstatau doni, antauol doni, before giving her a song, I gave her a box of chocolates. You would do the same thing there. So these 4 are the 4 that need to be followed up with an infinitive form of the verb. but they're the only ones. You don't do that with any other prepositions. That's straight out of page 232 of Step by Step in Esperanto by Montague C. Butler. So look that up for confirmation here. But these four are treated that way, and they interact with verbs in that way. And in the book that I read, they're just listed there, but I want to help you remember them. So I want you to think of this word picture. Picture a rich guy, let's say, I don't know, Donald Trump, but I ran out of orange markers, so maybe not him. A rich guy walks up to a poor guy, and he wants to give him something, but what is he going to give him? You know, as a rich guy, what do I like? Oh, I like getting monogrammed towel sets. Those are nice. So he offers the poor guy a towel. And the poor guy's like, what? I'm still going to starve. Towels aren't of any use to me. I want food, right? So instead of a towel, give poor people a crumb. Just a crumb of bread would be a lot more useful to this guy, right? So instead of a towel, an towel, give poor people a crumb, okay? Anstatau, an towel, poor, crumb. So remember, these four are followed up with infinitives, okay? So there's a taste of how to use I words that aren't pronouns or prepositions in Esperanto. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.